Tang Dynasty would be the perfect dynasty to visit. Historians call the Tang Dynasty, which lasted from 618 to 907 AD, the Golden Age because of the great achievements during that time. You would be in one of the largest geographical dynasties in ancient Chinese history. Most all the advancements made by the Chinese grew out of the inventions of the Tang Dynasty. One such invention was woodblock printing. Woodblock printing was China's first method of mass-producing a single page. Woodblock printing was the stepping stone to movable type and advanced communication. From there came printing and communication to the electronic printers, email, and social networking sites of today. The Tang also perfected the magnetic compass and invented gunpowder. Furthermore, the Tang produced some of China's best artists and poets. The Tang Dynasty fielded the first and only woman to rule China. This was Empress Wu Zetian. The Zetian at the end of her name was given to her after she died in 705, meaning Supreme Empress. Reigning from 690 to 705 AD, Empress Wu Zetian punished disloyalty viciously, but her policies brought great prosperity to China. The cultural rift between different social classes during the Tang Dynasty was not as great as compared to earlier dynasties. Merchants became rich from the precious spices and silk they sold. The Grand Canal allowed farmers to easily sell their goods in cities many days' journey from their land on foot. The economy of ancient China only grew during the Tang Dynasty.
Traveling to the Ming Dynasty would be an excellent experience. The Ming Dynasty lasted from 1368 to 1644 AD. During the Ming, it was proved to be one of the most stable dynasties in Chinese history. They also were known for building outstanding projects all over China. The Ming Dynasty's emperor was Zhou Yanjiang. The Chinese during the Ming also improved sailors and sailing journeys. Huang He was one of the greatest sailors of this period. Huang He led seven great voyages between 1405 to 1433 around Asia. The fleets that he led were huge. The ships were gigantic, with up to 60 ships in a fleet and even 25,000 sailors. The fleet sailed throughout the Indian Ocean. When the ships landed, Huang He would give leaders of the country beautiful gifts from China. He also made many leaders love his country and honor China's emperor. Huang He's impressive voyages were the best in history. There are many great projects in this dynasty. One of the most renowned projects was the Forbidden City. Common people were not allowed in this fortress. It is only available to government officials. Inside, there are temples, hundreds of imperial residences, and other government buildings with some 9,000 rooms. It was a great symbol for China's glory. The Chinese of the Ming used the Tang and Song dynasties' government programs for their own. However, their emperors were much more powerful than the Song and Tangs were. They did not abandon the civil service system, and the emperor was more organized with the government. In the 1430s, a new emperor forced Huang He to dismantle his fleet and return back to China. Then, China entered isolationism. During isolationism, China was severely affected. They were behind in technology because all the other countries were making huge advances. China was weak, and parts have already been taken over. Due to the isolationism, China has lost its glory days.
Today, in modern China 2013, the economy is opposite of the United States. China has an economy called command economy. Command economy is a system where the government owns all of the businesses, makes all decisions, such as where people work. The government also owns most farmlands in China. Even though China is known for their farmlands, only 10 to 15% of the land is good for farms. China's governmental leaders consist of President Hu Jintao and Vice President Xi Jinping. China's modern culture consists of technology. One of China's most renowned inventions is high-speed rail that is making impressions around the globe. Instead of using rails, it uses electromagnets reaching speeds of 300 kilometers. In China, they have the largest coal-to-oil project, Xinyu. China is also known for the largest blast furnace. China has a culture that has changed tremendously in the past 60 years. China's culture is a mixture of new and old traditions.